Just another day, gonna move my car. Oh, what's this? We buy jump. Oh man, what's wrong with my car?
Have y'all ever noticed how often 3 pops up in the world? There's the 3 laws of motion that Newton discovered, but it would have been 4 if he met me. If he lived long enough to like really meet a great like me, it would have been 4. There's the 3 self-truths, you know, the inevitable truths. If you're an American, it's life, liberty, and pursuit of big booty birches. Birches. B-I-R-C-H-E-S. Birches. And the 3 things you need to survive, you know, shelter, nutrients, stuff, a way to eat, food and drink, and clothing. But recently, I've found another important 3 rule in my life, and that's Toyota Century, specifically the 2nd generation of it. And if y'all don't understand what I meant by the 3 rules, Toyota has 2 T's, Century has 1 T, so 3 T's.
Yes, I'm a simp. Sniper monkey.
I don't know, I just had to find a way to like rip all this together. Yeah, that's my rule of 3. According to an article published on topspeed.com and written by Bruno Maya, how you say his name, or her, their name, the 2nd generation Toyota Century was a super luxury sedan that was sold exclusively in Japan. Known for its traditional Japanese culture and values, it has been revered as one of Japan's most distinguished cars. End quote. Everything I'm about to say after this is my own personal opinion. Forget all that luxury mumbo jumbo. I am a Texan. The only thing I care about is America's team, believing in a dream, and making her scream. And for anyone that doesn't understand what I mean, bars. Hold on. Accidental bar? Question mark? Kinda heat. But for anyone that don't understand what I mean, basically I'm saying it's a cool car with cool features and an even cooler engine. Let's start with the looks, okay? Because that's the first thing you gotta look at. You gotta see. You can't. Well, I don't know if you can hear a car. I don't know if you can smell a car. You won't touch the car until you see the car, unless you're blind and you can touch the car. But don't touch my car because I will cut your finger off. Now, just look at this car. Look at it. Get closer to it. Look at it. It's the perfect combination of a regular, everyday vehicle and a limo. Look at it. Think about it. It does, right? And if it doesn't, look at it. You still don't see it? Look at it. If you still don't see it, stop looking at it. You can't touch it no more. You can't even drive it. Don't stay away from my car. I like it stock. Don't get me wrong. It's beautiful stock. Like I said, look at it. It looks nice, but it can be better. The first thing I'm ever add to this car is negative 5% tint. Not 5%. You can still see through that if you get close enough. I want negative 5%. I want you to be inside the car and you can't see outside the car. I want you to think there's no interior to the car, right? And when I say negative 5%, I mean like, you know, Vanta Black. If you don't know Vanta Black, that's literally the darkest black possible. So I want that. So dark, in fact, that when I step out the car, I have to wear sunglasses because the sun will literally burn my retinas by how dark this car is. Like, I want mine, like, no racial. No racial. I want mine to come straight from the motherlands. That's how dark I want. No racial, though. No racial. I love my black sisters and brothers. I love them. No racial.
Now keep driving, you black spear chucking piece of shit!
I may not care about luxury, but I do like my privacy. Next, I'm gonna put some air. I'm gonna give it some air suspension. You know, little bags, it lowers and drops. Cause I don't know. I don't want it static because I want to be able to go over bumps, but I don't want it too high because I like it lowered. So I gotta put it on bags so I can do that. And since we got the bags, I'm gonna give the wheels a slight little tilt, slight little camber. You know, not much of a tilt. Cause at some point the tilt becomes too much. You become tilted like the towers.
You land tilted, better take that tower stance. Put your arms up at your side. Do the tilted tower dance. Go tilted. Go tilted.
But just a slight little tint. And the interior of the car must not be touched. Must never be touched. That takes away from the charm. You wanna know why? Because there's the basic leather seats. Basic, disgusting. Blech. But it comes with, some people might want to option out for the leather. But what I want the wool cloth seats. Just from looking at them, I just feel like they're just so comfortable. Like smooth as a baby's bottom. I haven't touched a baby's bottom. But smooth, like not smooth, but like just so, like just comfortable. Like after a long day of stressing and working, I just want to lay in my seat sometimes. I may just want to lay down in the back of my car and go to sleep. It's my car. Let me do that. That is a need. I need that interior. If I am importing it or am I buying it to someone, I need the cloth seats. It's wool. It's wool. Not no normal cloth. Not no normal whatever upholstery I got. It's Whoa! Next, the features. I only care about one feature really because the rest are either old, as in they have a cassette tape player, I believe, in the back seat. I guess that's cool, but like, we're in 2000s. Well, what I'm gonna do with it? I don't know. I don't not even use a cassette. I'm not that old now. Or am I that old? I don't know yet. You see, but you tell me. Or all the labels on the car are in Japanese, and I'm not bilingual. I love anime, but I don't claim to know it. I don't know, not to know anime. I don't claim to know Japanese, so I don't really care about that. The most important feature in the car that made it one of my favorite cars, like ever, is that you can put your feet through the seat. I don't think I heard me the first time. Feet through the seat. I'm gonna say it one more time for y'all. Feet through the mother freaking seat. What other car you can do that? Huh? That's so creative. Like, what? Like, what? Other cars, they maybe the front passenger seat might lean up and then your back seat might lean back. And that's basic. Basic? That's basic. Lazy, one might say. That's why you gotta leave it to the visionaries at Toyota to come up with the most revolutionary idea. And you want to know? They had the perfect car. First generation, it was the first car. It was nice. Second generation, peak. Third generation, why do you have that? There should only be 2 generations. The second generation deletes that. It just has like a little step stand for you to put your feet on. And they somehow got even lazier than just letting the seat back. And you also may be asking, like, what about the seat you're sticking your foot through? Let me tell y'all. One, I will never have more than 3 people in my car, just for the fact. So if I'm driving, at least somebody can maybe put their feet through. 2, it's a right-hand drive vehicle. So whoever's driving is on the right side. You sit on what would be the passengers, what would be the driver's. Okay, let me explain this. Driver's side is on the right hand. So the passenger seat is on the left. So that's a free seat, so I can stick my foot through there. And yeah. And 3, now this is the most important one. Nigga, we ball. That's all. Nigga, we ball. And last but not least, let's talk about that engine. It's the only Toyota that comes from the factory with a V12. You can't get a more reliable V12. Case in point, I don't know if I used case in point the right way, but also I don't know if that's true. I'm just trusting it because it's Toyota. Let's go places. But sadly, it's not a V12 that makes a lot of power. It only makes like a little 276 horsepower and 340 pounds-feet of torque. But I think that's only because it's for luxury. I think they use the V12 so it could be like smoother shifts or better power delivery. I don't know. I'm not. It's not like I'm some type of mechanic or anything, or learning to be one or anything, or want to go to school to be one, or just yeah. Either way, I'm sure with enough upgrades, it can make 1,000 horsepower. With ease. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. And don't try to forget that, boys and girls. Now, let's talk about the faults. Because nothing is perfect. Because nothing is perfect. I lied, okay? I lied to y'all. I'm sorry, but I had to lie to y'all. This car is perfect. There will never, has never, will never, be never. You couldn't even think of a better car that's better than this. Because this vehicle is top tier. Let me give y'all a list again. Nothing more classy or has more potential than the 2nd gen Toyota Century. Gotta specify. 2nd gen. 1st gen, they was trying it. 2nd gen, they perfected it. 3rd gen, they destroyed it. But this, they're coming out with an SUV. It's not an SUV, it's a Toyota Century, but it's an SUV. They don't have the feet through the seat, so you know what I'm gonna say. It get a little zonk. Because that Toyota Century 2nd gen is peak. And I promise y'all, that will be a car I get in this very soon future. Once I pay off this debt, that's the first thing I'm looking at. Forget a house, I'll live in my car. Nah, all right, that's enough about my car. That's enough. Yeah, it's about my car. Even though I don't have it yet, it's still my car. That's enough about my car. But I love y'all. See y'all in y'all in a hot minute. Working on another video. Just had to get y'all a little something out. I got that confused with my last video. Thank y'all for that. Not my last video, my Skyland's video. Thank y'all for that. I love y'all. And peace. See y'all never, hopefully.